Money laundering is a critical problem because it causes devastating social and economic consequences. It is the way that money derived from illicit activities, such as public fraud, corruption, or underground business, could be converted to legitimate money. Several cases become cross-border issues with networks of criminals in multiple countries. It is therefore a serious crime at the global level. The Anti-Money Laundering Office, or AMLO, was established by Section 40 of the Anti-Money Laundering Act, 1999, as a government agency not under the Prime Minister's office, ministry, or sub-ministry to function independently and neutrally. The Secretary General of the Anti-Money Laundering Board is in charge of the general supervision of official affairs of the AMLO, being directly answerable to the Prime Minister and the head of the AMLO officials and employees. The Secretary General may assign a Deputy Secretary General to assist in supervising the operation and performing the task as assigned. The AMLO is the main agency responsible for enforcing the anti-money laundering law and the law on counter-terrorism and proliferation of weapons of mass destruction financing, with the powers and duties to take actions in accordance with the resolutions of the Anti-Money Laundering Board and the Transaction Committee, receive and analyze transaction reports or information related to transactions, supervise, examine, and evaluate compliance with legal requirements of reporting entities, handle assets associated with commission of predicate offenses and money laundering offenses, and perform any other task as required by laws, as well as to integrate cooperation with all relevant sectors, both domestically and internationally, so that law enforcement is efficient and in compliance with international standards. Moreover, the AMLO has a mission to adhere to international obligations related to the international standards on anti-money laundering and countering the financing of terrorism and proliferation of weapons of mass destruction. The AMLO's organization structure is as follows. 1. Office of the Secretary carries out administrative duties. 2. Legal Affairs Division draft laws, regulations, ordinance, provides advice on issues relating to laws and regulations, undertakes actions relating to civil, criminal, administrative, and disciplinary issues, act as the Secretariat of the Transaction Committee and Settling Committee, the Case Information Center, undertake academic work and legislative development. 3. Supervision and Examination Division supervises, examines, and evaluates the compliance of reporting entities, receives and provides feedback for transaction reporting. 4. Financial Intelligence Division carries out financial investigation, analyzes transactions, suspicious transactions, and relevant information, investigates and collects evidence for legal proceedings. 5. Litigation Division 1 to 5 analyzes, investigates, and collects evidence for assets proceedings and criminal proceedings against money laundering offender and remedies the damaged persons. 6. Cooperation and Standard Development Division provides advice, develops measures, coordinates efforts, and strengthens relationship with foreign jurisdictions and international organizations in relation to anti-money laundering and countering the financing of terrorism and proliferation of weapons of mass destruction, undertakes international AML-CFT cases and remedies for damaged persons, including organizing outreach and knowledge dissemination programs. 7. Policy and Strategy Division. Assesses national MLTF risk and formulates policy and strategies. 8. Asset Management Division. Stores and manages assets seized and frozen under the laws on anti-money laundering and the law on countering the financing of terrorism and proliferation of weapons of mass destruction. 9. Counter-Terrorism Financing Division. Reports on the examination and analysis of transactions and related information involving the financing of terrorism and proliferation of weapons of mass destruction. Liaise with foreign counterparts in investigation, examination, and evidence collection for prosecution against persons who committed terrorism financing and weapons of mass destruction proliferation financing. 10. Information Technology Center. Develops information technology and digital technology systems, as well as application of modern digital technology to provide support for the investigation, intelligence, and administrative tasks of the AMLO and perform as the center of information and information exchange systems. 11. Internal Audit Unit. Audits AMLO's overall internal operation. 12. Public Sector Development Unit. Develops AMLO's administration to achieve the targeted results in the efficient and cost-effective way. All these are the AMLO's structural components, synergizing to drive Thailand's anti-money laundering system with integrity and transparency in the best interest of the general public and with determination to develop innovations for prevention and suppression of new methods of money laundering and civil forfeiture measures against offenders while developing capabilities of the AMLO officials for greater expertise in their respective tasks and are able to work professionally in compliance with international standards. Anti-Money Laundering Office. Determination, creativity, development.